Could this be the end of Zillow as we know it? Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Let's jump right into today's topic. So yeah, we knew this, right, folks? Welcome back. We had talked about this is probably going to be a part one of a few parts with Zillow when they announced they were no longer buying homes and we're going to concentrate on just getting out of the homes that they were currently under. Well, apparently now they don't even want to do that. They are packaging up all their homes and just selling them to the highest bidder. Whew, coming up for air, folks. These are birth pains. These are birth pains of a market that grew too fast and is starting to deflate. I mean, and we know this. And I know you're seeing a lot of commentary right now on this issue. And one of the things I really want to just people be a realist right now. The writing is on the wall. Like I've said before, this bubble is echoing exactly what the last bubble echoed. And what happened in the last bubble is banks were packaging up all these loans, similar to Zillow, packaging up all these homes and selling off loans. At-risk loans, good loans, bad loans, it didn't matter. Just like Zillow is packaging up, some of these houses still have appreciation. Some are upside down already. So they're packaging them all up together, so you can't cherry pick which ones you want. You have to take them all. And this is the writing on the wall. I made the mistake of clicking on one of my old favorite content creators who now went completely rainbow and sunshine on this topic because I just knew, of course the clickbait was, is this a crash? The big crash has started, and then you get in and start watching his content and it's like, no, it's just, a company problem. They made some mistakes and I'm selling all my stocks that I have with it. Like, my God, insanity. So the reality is it's not just Zillow, Redfin, Open Door. They're all tanking right now. People are dumping their stocks. And we knew this, folks. Listen, the real estate market grew too fast. And as an active realtor, giving straight talk from the beginning, just letting people know, please be patient, please be careful, please proceed with caution in these times. That is the message that should have been preached from every person on YouTube in the real estate space. But instead, just like this one Rainbows and Sunshine channel, they are just bought a bunch of properties in the Heights. They're just like Zillow. They bought a bunch of the Heights. Some of them are just under renovation right now. They don't even have tenants or putting them the opportunity to get them to market yet. They're not much far off from what Zillow. So of course, and I get it. If I just bought it at the Heights, Zillow's having some problems. This didn't really pan out for. No, folks, it's a real estate bubble and it's starting to deflate. And this one will be different than the last one in terms of what happened to cause the crash. We don't need, I remember when we first started reporting, I saw a lot of people in the comments, the last crash was due to bad loans. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All we need to know is we're in a real estate bubble. Something caused a real estate bubble. And we all know what it is, right? We know it was because the government went to extreme measures to stimulate the economy, and now they created that runaway train, that two-headed monster that we talk about. They don't know how to pull the brakes on it, don't know how to put it back in the cage. So the reality is, folks, is Zillow is in massive, massive trouble. And like I've said before with Zillow, for lack of a better choice of words, what they've done is borderline criminal. They came in trying to play real estate buyer and misled the public and the industry, and now they're paying the piper. It wouldn't even surprise me, folks, if some rogue employee goes whistleblower and charges are brought against Zillow for some of their practices. It just would not surprise me. I really believe that Zillow probably bent the rules and they're going to get caught and it's going to surface eventually. And there's a good chance that Zillow may not be able to recover from this. I think we can't rule that out. Is it a little extreme? Yeah, but in this day and age, would it be shocking? No, absolutely not. So, folks, we have to really take a look at what exactly is going on here with Zillow all of a sudden trying to dump homes. And it's not, they're not trying, they're going to do it. They're going to sell off these homes. And the big problem, I don't like to say problem, the challenge is going to always be contagion. Just like we've talked about in the herd mentality and the buyer euphoria at the height of the real estate market, when it was drinking the real estate Kool-Aid and buy at any cost and overpaying to do it. We all knew it was ridiculous. We all knew it. We justified it by, but we all knew it. Even the people that bought know it. I've even talked to clients that just bought property and they're like, yeah, it's a bubble. We're in a bubble. And they know it. And so like I've always said, the good news is this. If you put enough down on your property that your payment is small or in around its rent range, it can always become a rental. You're safe. It's the people that got in for little amounts down and they're going to see have huge payments for properties that are, and us going out shopping now and buying the same house for less. That's going to hurt. A lot of people are just going to tap out. They're going to choose to walk away. And the last crash we had was called buy and bail. This was a strategic play from people. They would do and it wouldn't surprise me if we see this. The buy and bail is right now, let's say you just bought a home and all of a sudden the market tanks. And your $500,000 home is now worth $400,000. You're $100,000 upside down, right? And so what you could do is go rebuy a $400,000 house and then hand the keys to the bank on the one that's upside down and just buy and then bail from your. That was an actual strategic play, completely unethical. You can't. It was shady. But there's people that were doing that. There was so much shenanigans going on, and we might get into talking more about that moving forward if we start to see this trend in properties continuing to fall in value of what people are doing. Like in the last crash, people were staying in their homes for up to 2 years without making their payment before they were being forced out. And a lot of people were like, what, screw it. I'm just going to pay my property tax, all utilities, everything else, but the bank's not getting paid. I'm going to dig my heels in and squirrel away as much money as possible until I'm forced out of the house. And I'll recoup a lot of my down payment. These were actual strategies in the last housing market. So, folks, we have to take a look at this. In final thoughts, folks, part 2 of Zillow. Like I said, don't be surprised if we see some more of this. This is significant. And it's not just Zillow. It's other companies in the same space, stock tanking, contagion taking place, fear. It all comes down to psychology, folks. People are going to get fearful and they're going to start dumping stocks. And like we've talked about recently with Warren Buffett, be greedy when others are fearful. When all this fear goes and people are collapsing, we're going to be over here on the sidelines just like him. And we're going to go buy up some real estate. And that's my goal. I'm so happy that I could come and just be a voice of reason and try to get people on the sidelines, because I felt so bad for so many people that were getting beat on their offers on homes. So this is the silver lining, hopefully, for many people. So I hope that helps a little bit. If it did, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below. I can't wait to hear from you guys. We'll see you soon. Go make it count.